Hello everyone, my name is Jutes and welcome back to Attila to the War, playing as the Jutes. So I must apologize for the low frame rate. Somehow the recording is like, well, I'm playing at like 45 frames, but for some reason the X3 is only recording at like 20, which is bad, I know. But hopefully that will fix itself. Anyway, so we have just captured Hafen, which if you pronounce it like Haven, which I think that's what it's like supposed to be. Its name is literally Porch. So yeah, there we go. Also, we have this city, which we need to take if we want to control all of this, which we most definitely do. That is Refnesholt. Interesting. Anyway, we are at an end turn, probably, and my fear is that these guys will attack, and I don't have the means to stop them, which might be the case. So, just in case, I'm going to get myself a few mercenaries. Not too many, though. I was gonna say not too many because I didn't have I didn't have the mercenaries for it, but apparently I do. So never mind then. Ah, this will cost me. Well, not too bad, actually. Much better than I feared. And yeah, this army should be good enough to hold off everything. I sure hope so. Oh yeah, if he's the governor. Yeah, don't look into that, just ignore it. I'm gonna go for that, and there we go. Also, I have something to address. So, I don't know why, but YouTube is throttling my upload speed. I should have close to 100 megabit, well, 100 megabit per second upload and download. That's why I said 100. But it's actually a lot closer to being, well, I measured it. It's, oh, they took care of my problem. Nice. But yeah, it's closer to it's closer to 6.3. That's what I measured it to be. And I called my my cable company. And by the way, this is not America, so they're not terrible. There's actual competition here, so yeah, you're not stuck in a bullshit relationship like you are in the US. But anyway, I called them and they say no, we have no reason to do this. This doesn't have anything to do with us, which means that unfortunately, if I am to upload as much as I do, like thrice a day, I'm gonna unfortunately have to cut down on the length of parts because, yeah, uploading 30-minute parts, which tend to be over 2 gigabytes, to upload that in with 6.3 just about megabit per second, that's taking forever. And I was wondering yesterday, I was like, oh, we have a great rush to like get the videos out. Well, if you didn't get a review copy, which I didn't, well, then you have a great rush to like get it out in time to be among the first. And well, I think I did a relatively okay job of that. But yeah, the upload, I was like, oh no, this is taking way too long. I thought, well, it's been like this for a few days, but I thought it was like something that would go over. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully something that will go over, because I don't like it. And it also will, as I said, cause me not being able to, well, basically, upload as much as I do. Because, well, it draws too much of my bandwidth. I can't do that. Anyway. Where were we? Of that, I don't know if you want to call it rant or not. Anyway. So, we have the money that we do need to get some stuff up in here. So actually, what I do need is better troops. So from which building can I get that? Actually, I don't think I have that. I might have to upgrade this. Looks recruitment of warhounds. No, I don't think so. Let's see, where can I see the building browser? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's actually literally called a building browser. Nice. Okay, so military. Riders Gathering. That gets me Nordic Brigands. I don't have that. And I can't expand this because I don't have the capacity. Okay. Artisan. Yeah, it's giving me quite a bit of cash, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to demolish this. Just to get some space for the Riders Gathering, just so I can get troops that, well, won't break immediately when I try to take Hrefnesholz. Which is like close to... which is it closest to? Like Strömstad? Might be a bit further north of that. I don't know. It's a bit too much north for Göteborg, I think. Should be like here. Anyway, those are not interesting things for anyone that does not come from Scandinavia. So yeah, let's have that torn down and make space for some... oh, you can have a governor thing. Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna matter. Not that thing. Oh yeah, I still have some skill. There we go. But yeah, let's tear down that thing to make room for the riders, whatever it was called. Basically military buildings. Oh, hello, Total War Zone. That reminds me. Oh, yeah. There we go. Just want to go offline, just so I'm not bothered. Not that I usually am bothered. It happens from time to time. I'm sure you have seen that. Well, unless you're new here, which quite a lot of you are. Well, at least relatively to what I usually get. So thank you very much, because the support the last day, probably from people that, well, searched for Attila as a release game yesterday. But yeah, thank you very much, because yeah, it caused a growth spurt, which I can't lie and say I do not enjoy. Anyway, oh, can't I actually get that? Or does that have to be like in the capital? Maybe it does have to be in the capital. Oh damn. Which means I probably shouldn't have demolished it. But why can't I get that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I won't get any more recruitment there. I can pump up my fleet, I guess. Well, my, by this point, non-existing fleet. Let's see, so... yeah, only this gives me recruitment. Although I'm guessing I can already recruit. Yes, I can. Okay, so... what do we take then? Trade, fishing, or military? I'm gonna go for military. School is not that bad. Also, I think I'm gonna go for sacred ground. And there went most of my money. But not all of it. So I'm gonna recruit him. What are the best units I can have? Nordic Levy. They are still not that great. Not great at all, really. Mounted Raiders. Excellent capture power. That's the first time I heard that. Excellent cavalry attack. Excellent attack against cavalry. Really? You mean with the javelins? Probably. Or it does have like excellent. Yeah, probably that thing. Capture power. I've never heard of that. Probably a new feature. Anyway, do you pump out the Nordic levies? I think we do, and we also take one of these guys. Oh yeah, I got a mercenary, so let's disband him and build an actual mounted raider. And there you go. That will make up a full army. And I will couple that with a full navy and try to capture this. Which still should, well, should be problematic, actually. Gonna have to try to drag them out into a field battle. Nice. So, what next? Smithy. Yeah, shame I can't actually get any of that yet. Dear bone carver. Great Hall. Gonna go for that. By the way, oh yeah, I need 3,600 to upgrade that. Anyway, let's end the turn. Matter of state. Okay, a border dispute. Along the border of our nation, a farmer from the neighboring state has claimed land belonging to one of ours as his own, engaged in faction politics to deal with your subject, or wait until the stately business has blown over. Well, let's take a look at this. So, yes, thank you. So, along the border, land belonging to one of our own as his own. Those are two neighboring states, though. Which neighboring states? I would like to know. Is it like southwards towards the ankles, or is it towards the Jutes? I would very much like to know that, but apparently I'm not gonna be able to. I don't like this, but I feel it is the best decision. Would probably mean that it isn't. Anyway. So, it has been dealt with. So yeah, we do need our navy back. So, reinstate the legacy. But I'm just gonna take a look at these guys. What do they have to offer? Actually, this guy's a lot cheaper. So is this guy. But this guy does have better stats. I'm gonna take him. And his loyalty is also slightly better. Yeah. Oh yeah, they did it the other way around here. So you click on Reinstate Legacy, and then you choose the Admiral. And not the other way around, as it was in Rome 2. Which I prefer. I prefer this way. Nordic Light Marauders, or Nordic Bow Marauders. Well, these are pretty much the ships I had in my original navy, but they got, well, shat on, pretty much. But that doesn't mean that these ships are bad, it only means that my navy wasn't the best. Definitely not going up against that massive navy I did. Oh yeah, by the way, we still have some public order problems, but hopefully most of that is provincial instability, which of course goes away. Oh, do I have on show AI moves? Yeah, I just realized that. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Border dispute, yes. Most profitable compromise, yes. Which of course cost me a bunch of money, which I was planning to use on upgrading this. Oh well. I'm gonna have to do that later then. So Nordic Light Marauder, and let's see, I'm gonna have, let's say 3 more of those, and then that. Also, yes, I am upgrading that, so in 2 turns I can get artillery ships. But the question is that really worth it? I don't know. I guess it really depends on if these guys get close enough to the shore for me to actually hit them. Because if they do not, then I have to land my ships. Also, how are things going? Let's see. Taxes, okay. Military presence has a lot to say here. But if I took all of them out, it will still be at, quote-unquote, only -3. Yeah. Political instability, oh, it's only at -1. Well, not good. Not good at all. I need more like this in order to get religious influence, and never mind, that doesn't give me anything. More like this, public order and growth, and yeah, Germanic paganism, which is already at 100%, so it doesn't really matter too much. Anyway, yeah, what does that cost, by the way? 3,000. Okay, so 2 turns with no recruitment then, including this one. Or did I queue recruitment for this turn? I think I did. Oh yeah, and also our income is dropping because, well, I have more men that need to be paid.
You have brought this on yourselves. Your people will curse your
name
when rivers run red with their blood.
Really? Why? Well, I guess it's hard difficulty where, well, the declarations of war are a bit, well, they're a bit weird at times. Also, this is Britannia. So Roma has already lost control of, well, most of the Britain lands. Well, I guess that opens up those regions for targeting later on. And yes, these Vikings are not immune to winter attrition, so I have to keep that in mind. How long will this last, by the way? I don't know. But yeah, I can't really attack yet, so it didn't really matter too much. Yeah, look at this. Dropping rapidly. No fan. Yeah, let's go for more wealth. And let's just finish out the tier, which will give me public order. Very nice. That's just what I need, actually. And yes, this costs 3,000, which I don't have the money for. Not yet. But yeah, I don't like the fact that the difficulty level gives you minus to public order. It should like the higher difficulties shouldn't give you a plus. I think that's the better way of doing that. But hey, that's just my opinion. We hold a marvelous feast, inviting the great and the good of the land to marvel at our splendor, and lasting 90 days and nights. Who should we invite? Engage in faction politics to deal with your subjects. Okay. Invite our neighbors. Well, I don't have any allies. Well, that's a problem. Invite my neighbors. Yeah. I can't have you wed anyone. I can't be the one that initiates that, apparently. And this guy is dead. And why doesn't this, like, do anything with that? I don't know. Anyway, the rest of this seems rather good. So, do we use some money on this? I don't like doing that, but since the majority of the public order I do have at the moment is purely from military presence, I kind of need something to replace that. So yeah, let's continue with that. This army is now ready to move out.
On the move, lads.
Oh yeah, as you can see, it now drops to -2. Actually, does the military presence of this navy count? Guess we'll find out. There we go. No, it doesn't take into consideration the presence of navies.
Ready for
That's interesting. Also a bit weird. Oh yeah, and I can get the artillery crew. Well, next turn, because I don't have the money. Let's do that then. There we go. Oh no. I hoped it would give me like extra plus with these guys, the angles. Because I'm about to attack the Jutes. Damn it.
yes.
Oh well.
Keep a window
Shit happens.
open, men.
Yeah, I'm running out of funds here because, well, I'm fielding a bit larger of an army than I really can afford, it seems like. But yeah. I'm gonna give these guys the time they need to recruit, and then I'm going on the offensive. Unfortunately, that will coincide with this part ending, because of, well, the things that I explained earlier. But do not fret, because it should take only a day before you can see the next part. So they're having the Navy leave, which is very good. So can I trespass here, or do I have to declare war? By the way, do I have trade with you? No. Okay, so I'm not breaking any agreements then. Let me just double check before I declare war. Oh, the Danes are still alive actually. Interesting. Anyway, do we have any agreements?
Greetings,
No.
friend.
Okay, so I'm not stepping on any toes. Well, except these guys' toes, of course. So this caused me to...
Starting out.
Okay, it's trespassing. So it's not that bad, really.
Your orders. Steady as we go.
Yes, this will be interesting. Okay, still -2, because this is still building. And I think it will go to -1 actually, because this already gave us a public order bonus. Anyway, we have a matter that needs to be taken care of. Unfortunately, I was unable to prevent one of our guests from making a fool of himself. He gravely insulted our good nation. We have just received an official complaint about him. So should I demand tribute from them? Imprison the guy, or ignore the slights? Gonna demand a tribute. Just tribute. Okay, so this will be the last end turn. And I am gonna stop this right before... Oh, yeah, you are. Well, I thought you were going to try to go for half. If you... Well, when you saw that, I left that region. But I do have garrison troops, so Guess that's why.
The Emperor sees no profit in continuing hostility.
Anyway, you won't pay me, and I would gladly take payment, but I want a bit more. Not that much. Oh, your economic power is very strong, eh? Let's see. What about 2,500? Okay, probably should have demanded more money then. Still red though. So didn't that go through? Let's take a look at our coffers after this. Okay, it's now white. So, yeah. So I think that went through. Okay, -5 with Jutes, and treasury plus 1,000. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh. Oh, yeah, I do have to attack now. That's unfortunate. I would like to, try to siege them out. Well, I'm probably gonna still try to siege them out. My god, how many men can you get? You shouldn't be able to afford that. By the way, this might be a disaster, I've realized. Yikes. Well, we'll have to take our chances and see what happens. But anyway, this is the end for this part, because of the reasons I explained. Join me in the next one, where we will try to take out the Jutes, but I am sorry to say that it will most likely result in failure, but we'll try nonetheless. So yeah, that is it for now. Like this part if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it, and leave a comment if your thoughts are a bit more complicated than that. And last but not least, if you are not subscribed, do remember to hit that subscribe button. Goodbye for now.